Well, we are in the lovely city of Vienna. Today I will give you a view off the boat at the end of this video, but let's get into it. It is Sunday. Let's talk about the week ahead. Let's talk about what Jeremy Siegel is out saying, as well as Gary Shilling. Lots of very important stuff to talk about, but first, I want to be very clear. The Las Vegas event is on the cusp of selling out. We have 26 seats left, and that's going to be it. Once we get down to the short ones, it is time to book your ticket. You know you want to be there. You know you want to be a part of the celebration. You know you want to be in the audience networking, and you know you want to be asking millionaires questions. 26 seats. By the time you watch this video, it might be sold out. I'm guessing in the next couple of days. So if you want to come, buy your ticket. Again, bring your significant other, buy one for them, get on the same page, start doing the work and all of that. So 26 tickets left. Let's start with earnings next week. We're going to come out with Zoom earnings on Monday. Tuesday, I think, is going to be a big day. Best Buy, Lowe's, Nvidia, and Nordstrom's. I think all four of those I'll be looking at for very, very different reasons. Nordstrom's. What is going on with return to office? What is going on with the wealthy? Just what is going on at the top 10%. Then of course there is Nvidia. Nvidia, are they still printing money because of AI? Are people still double or triple ordering? What is going on there? Then we will have Lowe's. Again, we had Home Depot last week. Is Lowe's a similar or different story? And of course, Best Buy. How many TVs, how many computers, phones were bought or pulled forward, and now they are struggling? So again, Best Buy, really Best Buy and Nordstrom's are the two that I'm going to be looking at the most, because I want to see what's going on with the consumer. And then on Wednesday, we will get John Deere. What is going on with capital investments, things of that nature. On Monday, if we flip from earnings to kind of economic calendar, we have some Fed speeches on Monday. Tuesday, we have existing home sales. I believe last month was 3.97 million. I believe we are going lower. It could be 3.8, 3.87, something like that is my guess. But yes, existing home sales. We also get Fed meeting minutes. The Fed meeting minutes on Tuesday will be interesting. What did they talk about? How close were they to raising? Did anybody talk about it? Did they give any signals on being done? Things of that nature. And then Wednesday, consumer sentiment. Consumer sentiment, I think it's going pretty negative. I think the consumer is breaking, but we shall see. So let's talk about Jeremy Siegel first. Jeremy Siegel has been someone we've talked about quite a bit. He is out saying that the Fed is going to cut by March. March is like, 4.5 months away? Jeremy Siegel thinks they will be cutting by March. The Fed did too much too fast. He thinks we're in a recession already, and thus the Fed will have to cut. How about Gary Shilling? If you don't know who Gary Shilling is, he was the first chief economist at Merrill Lynch. He is a veteran economist that I follow. He often has a very good insight of the business world. So Gary Shilling thinks the recession is imminent, if it not already started. So again, what does that mean? Gary Shilling believes that we could have started the Q4 or as late as Q1. As you know, I believe the recession will start Q1 and Q2, sort of short and shallow. But Gary Shilling says we may have already started. Gary believes that if this occurs, that the stock market could drop 30% as an earnings recession continues. He thinks the S&P could close as low as 2,900, sub 3,000. That would be quite a drop. Gary Shilling believes that the Fed will hold tight and likely not cut until Q4 of next year. So unlike Jeremy Siegel, who thinks cuts are basically imminent, Gary Shilling is talking about the Fed is going to be higher for longer, even in the face of a 30% drop in the stock market. The biggest bubble that Gary talks about, of course, is commercial real estate. Lots of pain still to occur there. A couple of interesting articles. There is a research firm called Gas Buddy. Yes, I can't make these names up, but Gas Buddy is out saying that Americans over this holiday season, this holiday Thanksgiving weekend, will actually save, get this, $1.2 billion because gas is cheaper. Yes, folks, a lot of people drive for Thanksgiving, and given the price of gas, there's going to be $1.2 billion in savings. And then finally, let's talk about deflation. Right? We've talked about inflation a lot. We've talked about disinflation, but let's talk about deflation. Deflation is particularly onerous because of what happens. There's a feedback loop. If the economy gets into a deflationary cycle, what will likely happen is consumer expectations will shift. The consumers will come out and start to wait for price cuts. And when that happens, less transactions, less purchases. What happens then? Companies collapse margins, they have layoffs, and you could get into a rather nasty and negative feedback loop. That is something we desperately want to avoid. So folks, at the end of the day, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're appreciating these, recording these on the top deck here. It is cold and wet. Remember, sign up for the event. There's only 26 tickets left. What I'm going to do now is just hopefully move this camera without being too much and give you a view of Vienna. So let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, there's a boat that we're tied up next to. So that's kind of the downtown business district. And if we turn the camera around here, you can see kind of, I guess, maybe Old Town or Inner Town. I don't know what they call it. There's a church down there. That church is only 125 years old, they told us this morning. But yep, folks, this is Vienna, a lovely city if you ever get to do it. And yeah, that's it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.